Hi and welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Lightfoot, this is
John Murphy.
and we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine or the wines you will absolutely love, and sprinkled in between maybe a few other alcoholic beverages. Talking of which,
Yeah.
we've got one of those in this episode. So what are we going to be tasting this episode?
We are, this episode, tasting, I don't know why I said that like that, some mead.
Mead?
Mead.
Yeah?
No, I'm just thinking what category mead actually comes under. Is it a wine? Is it a liqueur, or is it just does mead stand on its own?
I'm sure I've heard of beer mead, like a beer, but...
Quite possibly. Or is
Okay.
it? Okay.
So this is a very, from what you mentioned before off camera, it's a very old, established...
Yeah, well, apparently mead, from what I know, is one of the oldest kind of alcohols that's been fermented or made, obviously, from literally centuries ago.
So is it what grapes it made from?
I don't know. That is the short answer there. I
It's
don't know
made
if
from honey?
It's definitely made from honey, yeah, but I don't know what else how else they're gonna
Do they just
make that.
ferment water and honey together and then just ferment it somehow?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Oh,
and
well,
also
send your answers below.
below,
In the
yeah,
comment
that was very
section.
interesting. Yeah, but it is going to be, because I was saying as well, I think it's overlooked. It is mead, especially this one, because we are on the.
Oh, thank you, sir.
No, you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
This is Moniack mead. Now, there are a few meads out there on the market, and this one was brought to my attention maybe about 3 years ago, and I honestly, when this one, when I first tried this one, it really opened my eyes, because I thought mead was this overly sweet kind of, almost kind of awful thing, which is just drunk by a certain ilk of folk.
Pick.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's apparently drank at the summer solstice, that kind of thing, and I
Is
thought
it?
apparently it's the drink to be having at such thing, and I didn't know myself what to expect from it. So in my own mind, I had a kind of an idea of what to expect, but then I tasted it,
Okay.
and that's what we're going to do today.
Okay. I guess if it's summer solstice, I guess that's because it's just such an old drink that maybe the tradition is, and when they first started the tradition, that's what there was.
Yeah, like some pagan thing.
Yeah.
Oh. So okay.
Okay, we're not going to get arrested then.
Well, no, we're both fully clothed.
That's okay then.
For now. Give a couple of glasses then. But, I mean, looking at it initially, it looks very, very dark, a very amber colour
Yes.
about that, isn't it?
A beer colour.
A beer colour.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, yeah. It is. It's definitely got that
flat
about
beer.
it. A very flat beer. So, I mean, you don't generally get wine unless it's a pudding wine. You don't get wines this
No.
colour, so, okay, let's have a nose.
So you've just given it another category. Is it a liqueur? Is it a wine? Is it a dessert wine?
Yeah. Well, again, I don't know myself, so
Okay.
it's a learning curve for all of us, John.
It is? Wow. Honey. I wasn't talking to you then. I was just...
But no, yeah, it's really honeyish, isn't it?
It
But then
is.
what would you expect? It's mead. It's made with honey. How can it not smell like that? But
That's beautiful.
it is beautiful, and it gives you an idea. You almost want it to be kind of that viscosity. That kind of you almost smell it and think that it's going to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's not a good description. It's not a description
Yeah.
as such, but
Dripping off the knife.
yes, it almost has a little kind of. It smells medicinal.
Medicinal.
Medicinal, yeah. It smells like.
I guess that's association with sweet, because quite often medicines that add sugar into.
Yeah, to make it more palatable kind
yeah,
of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a go.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Mmm.
Oh, isn't that just?
Mmm. That is delicious. That's gorgeous.
You know, I was gonna say a very stupid thing. It's like liquid honey. But honey's liquid. I don't know what I was thinking that, but if you know what I mean, that's got a real intense
It's not too sick,
honey
is it?
not at all. And I think that is the acidity in there, because the acidity has really cleaned the palate. Like a lot of the good kind of dessert wines, again we'll go back to the dessert wine, but when you get you get that intense kind of richness, but usually it can be quite cloying, but this really cleans the palate straight after, so it doesn't have that, yet you're left with a honeyish, well, a honey flavour, which is still coated the mouth, but not in a cloyy way.
That is delicious. That is. And is this because when there's that much taste, am I right in saying quite often you wouldn't expect the alcohol content to be very high?
Well, this is, bear in mind, in videos gone by, we've said, like, the higher, the lower in alcohol, the kind of sweeter the wine tends to be. Now, this is actually 14.6%.
Whoa.
Which is worth noting, because that is quite a high percentage. That's not, that's worth it.
You need to be careful with it.
It commands respect. You
Yeah,
can't just abuse something like that. But upon tasting that, obviously it still has that sweetness in it, but it's that richness. But that is very drinkable. There is absolutely no way that I would drink that and say, oh, it's 14.5% that. No way at all. That is
No, and it's not the sort of drink as when sometimes you get the stronger drinks. You think I enjoy that glass, but actually I'm just sticking at the one. You would go into.
You will carry on drinking that.
Yeah.
And I reckon, again, after tasting this again, that this is something that has been overlooked. I think a lot of people will overlook Mead, because that is, in its own right, absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's something you could have a good drink of, but also appreciate. If you know what I mean. It's
Yes, the taste is lovely. Yes, and it's got a lot of aftertaste as well. The taste stays with you for a considerable amount of time. He says, trying to avoid the cliche length word.
It's just going to be a matter of time before I mention it. But no. I just, I'm going with him there, because I think it has got good length. It has got good length. It's delicious. It hangs around, but it's that kind of flavour that makes you want to have more.
Yeah. As you say, it does coat the mouth, but it's not too cloy. It's not sickly cloy, is it?
Definitely not.
No.
Which is what I would have expected from a mead. I would expect that kind. Well, I'll say it. If someone's telling me, right, I've got a honey wine, liqueur, beer, whatever category we're going to put in it, I would think initially that it would just be cloyiness and just too much, and I would have again overlooked it. I'm going to recommend that quite a lot more.
What is? I mean, are there many people? I'm not sure vineyards. I'm not sure what you would refer to them as: brewery, vineyards, distillers, whatever.
I don't know.
Are there many companies that produce this? Perhaps that's the easier way to say it.
The only ones I know of are the Moniack Mead and Lindisfarne. Lindisfarne are quite big as well on
Isn't that a pop group in the old?
Apparently so, yeah. I mean, my dad told me.
I think they were after my time.
They're on the Holy Island, aren't they? Whatever. They're on the Holy Island, and they also produce a lot of fruit wines.
Holy Island?
Yeah, the Holy Island.
What, Israel?
No, is it off, where's it by Bamburgh Castle? Where's the sea houses up that way? Is it that way?
North East?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Okay.
But yeah, they definitely do it there, but I don't know who else. They're the only two I've come across.
So where's this one made?
Inverness.
Inverness?
Inverness, yeah, the Moniack Mead, Inverness. But yeah, you'd almost look at it as a novelty as well, as I must admit I did, but that is much more than novelty.
Yeah.
That is. And I would reckon if you were to put that, if you're having a dinner party and you were to put that out on the table, I think, and without saying it's mead, I reckon a lot of people would enjoy that without judging.
I think because it's in a wine bottle, people would expect it to be dessert wine. So if you put it out as a dessert wine, I think they would, question it. Just think this is a dessert wine, and it's a gorgeous dessert wine. So the company is called. Did you say again? The company is
called Moniack Mead.
Moniack. Or maybe Moniack Mead could actually give us some information about.
Oh, that'd be real nice. Yeah.
Yeah, about how it's made and what goes into it, etc. That is delicious. I think you're right. It has been overlooked.
Yeah, and something that should. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to recommend that to a lot more people. But yeah, if you guys could get in touch, we'd be very interested to find out the exact.
What would you eat with this?
Ooh, no, it's got to be a pudding. It's got to be a pudding. Or blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese with that.
Okay.
Specifically, I would go a very good Stilton, and I would I always recommend Cropwell Bishop Blue Stilton. Spot on, those guys make an amazing Stilton. Or even, and this is making me laugh, just thinking about it, Roquefort. If you had a decent Roquefort, we're not talking, no, better not say, but a decent Roquefort with that together. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, or standalone, it's delicious.
Yes, but you know what I'm thinking as well?
What?
I'm thinking tonight I'm going to take a bottle of that and a bit of Roquefort home.
Yeah.
I am. Decision made.
Sorted.
Just like that.
Tea is sorted.
Oh, price.
Price. Okay. Well, actually, I am really thrashing around in the dark here, aren't
You
I?
are. You've got absolutely nothing.
No datum. No
Nope.
benchmark.
Nope.
Okay. So it's from Scotland.
Tis.
It's another EU country, so we shouldn't have much in the way of import taxes.
I love this. God.
So, Scotland, it is a little bit of a niche, isn't it? So,
It's got to be.
can I ask, is it well known? Is it sort of
What, Mead in general or Moniack
this
Mead?
particular one?
In
other words-
I hear it has a cult following. The gentleman that introduced me to this did say, you know, if you can get all of this, you'll do well, because very few people sell it. And so
Okay.
obviously looked into it, and it wasn't the easiest thing to find, but we did find it. So I can understand that kind of cult following.
Okay, so on the basis of supply and demand, there's not a lot of it around. It's not easy to find. Therefore,
Yep.
I'm expecting the price to edge upwards. Okay, but it is a British wine, so I'm going to go for 16.99.
Ooh, no, you're wrong, but that's good because it's 11.99.
Is it really?
It's 11.99.
Wow.
I'm 99. Yeah, 11. Well, that's what we retail it for. So
But if you think about a dessert wine, I'm really excited
Exact-
about that because they're in smaller bottles. They'll be around.
and that's a full bottle. It's a 70cl bottle at that price.
Yeah, it's a bargain.
And it's class. It's not what you would think. As I say, this if you to just say it's a honey wine, that
Yeah.
doesn't do it justice.
No,
What we just tasted there for the money.
blind tasting. I think I'm not talking about masters, masters of wine here, but
No.
just average Joe. Certainly, I think certainly me
Yeah.
would really struggle if I blind tasted that. I just assume it was a dessert wine and
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to distinguish between.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, I finished.
Well, I think you guys should give that a go. Obviously, the bottle's to John's right, to your left. See if you can find a local a local supplier and buy something. It's really worth trying. Lovely. Okay, so next episode we're going to try something a little bit more normal, but just a one-off, not three parts. We're going to go back to New Zealand, I understand.
We are, yeah.
Okay, so come and see us and see what we're doing there. Been nice to see you again. Nice to share these few minutes with you. We'll see you soon.
Chin chin.
Ciao, 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 ciao.